They say how this nigga come from dirt to bad hoes and bankrolls. Over 100 shots on the E-way, I gotta make it home. I learned from my struggle, stack that dough, forget your hustle on. Go ride for your brother when he call you.
Welcome everybody to Chopping It Up with Diz and Los. I'm Diz, that's Los.
What up, professionals?
Los, it is a cold day over here in Northeast Pennsylvania. I know it's probably cold by you, but let's get right to it. Week 14 playoffs and fantasy, and all I needed was Mr. Los here to secure a win, and I would be in the playoffs. But something happened. What happened, Los?
Mahomes and Kelsey couldn't deliver, man. You know, that Houston Texans defense is no joke, man. That they were no joke, man. Had him in check, had Kelsey in check. Mahomes was like negative points in fantasy.
Crazy. I was shocked that he had that, negative points, and they just couldn't do anything. Is Houston D that good? Is Houston D that good?
Oh, Derek Stingley Jr. is really good, man. He's the defensive guy over there. You know, D'Amico Ryans is a defensive-minded coach, so they got a good squad out there. The only thing is offensively, they got Nico Collins. They got Jaden Higgins, rookie this year, coming up big. The tight end, what's his name?
Was it Schultz?
Yeah, Dalton Schultz, former Cowboy, right? Yep. Only thing is, Caleb, not Caleb, CJ Stroud, I don't know, man. We'll see if he can, turn it up, now. But the Texans D is no joke, man. So you got to respect them.
Yeah, that was a shocker that I saw this weekend. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought it would be close, but I didn't think it was going to be like that. Let's get right into Week 14 then. What did you see? Did you see any games that you liked? Did you see anything that you were like that caught your eye?
I think the last night's game, man, the Chargers versus the Eagles, you got to see Omarion Hampton come back. Haven't played since week 5 and already just in the end zone, and like when he gets open field, man, you can see like, he has burns, he can burn people, he has moves. He's gonna be a menace, man, in the fantasy playoffs. I'm telling you right now.
And I'll tell you this, I think that game, the Chargers would have won a lot. It would have been more convincingly if Herbert was healthy. You saw that he was favoring his left arm and his left wrist, and a lot of those fumbles. I don't think it would have happened, but hey, are the Eagles taking a step back?
I think so, man. I think the Eagles, like Jalen Hurts just looked bad. I think he had 3 interceptions, possibly 4. I don't know.
And in one play, he turned the ball over twice.
It was crazy. He did. AJ Brown. You know what it is? AJ Brown. Ever since he started complaining, and talking about like his frustrations about him not being productive in the offense. Like, dude, now he's like reducing yardage, but they're losing. So like, this guy, the other receiver, Smith, he's not really doing anything. Saquon Barkley lit it up a little bit. He had a nice TD run, but even that, man, they're not really like consistently running the football, man. It's not like you see like the old school like last year Barkley where he was just like pounding them, man, and he was just like out, man, 20, 30-yard bursts. They're stopping him behind the line, man. Like, he's not getting, I know they got some injuries. I think one of their key offensive linemen were injured for this game.
Lance Johnson.
Yeah, Lane Johnson. So I get it. These people are injured. They're top guys. So, they're doing it with like second stringers. But even that, man, you got Saquon Barkley, man. He should be able to like, produce more consistently. So hopefully this loss that they have wakes them up a little bit, and maybe they can get going. But, Jalen Hurts does not look good at all right now.
No, he doesn't. I think he's looking to please certain people. And I just think he just needs to go out there and play. Just needs to go out there and play and do what's the best for the team. If it's not throwing to A.J. Brown, don't throw to A.J. Brown. He's going to be unhappy. Trade him at the end of the season. Hopefully try to get a Super Bowl. What I did see, I saw the Rams look pretty damn good when they're all fully healthy.
Nakua is no joke, man.
Yeah.
You know, Devontae Adams had a slow game this week. You know, but you know if he's having a slow game, Puka Nacua is not. So.
And last week you said, you know, hey, you know, with the playoffs coming in fantasy, we're talking now. But if the playoffs come in, you need to put someone in the backfield that you can pick up. You were talking about him all week. The backup running back for the Rams had a huge game. Huge
game, man. And that's with Kyron. That's with Kyron Williams, you know, playing too. So like, you know, they're getting flashes of 2 RBs, man, and they're both of them producing. Yo, the Rams look dangerous, man. I'm telling you, in the playoffs. Like the East, the NFC, it looks pretty stacked, man. You know, aside from like, obviously, you know, the Eagles' offense doesn't look enticing because they haven't been really like doing anything like flashy. But you know, the Eagles, the Rams, the Green Bay Packers. Listen, you know what? I'm just telling you. There's another thing I like: the return of Jayden Reed.
Yep.
Yo,
first game,
another weapon for Jordan Love. And did you see how crisp Christian Watson looks?
Yes, very good.
He looks good, man. He's running the ball. He's like, yo, he's out, man. The routes he's running. Yo, listen, Green Bay is gonna be a problem, man.
And this is why I say Green Bay is gonna be a problem too now. And at first I was like, okay, you know, Jordan Love has to show me, and he's coming on. You said that December he starts playing really good.
Yeah.
Last 2 games he did. But the Green Bay Packers defense can play in cold weather, and then you put him in like a dome or like the Rams area where it's fast turf. You got Parsons going to be running all over the place. You know, Lowe's, Green Bay might be the team.
I'm telling you, man, Parsons on Dallas. Remember, Dallas is dome, right? Dallas has, you know, turf. Dude, yo, and you know what? Not for nothing, Parson is the first player to in straight years to have like double-digit sacks or something like that.
You know,
like 5 straight years. Bro,
you know, Parsons. He's just. I don't know. You know, that team looks good. That team looks good. Josh Jacobs looks good. You know, they're getting healthy, and this is the time you need to do it. But another team that you said, I mean, Los, you're saying a lot of these teams, and they're coming up. Seahawks, Seattle Seahawks.
Yo, their defense is no joke, man. So
it's going to be hard to the NFC is going to be hard to come out of.
I'm telling you, man. And you know what? This week is going to be a big test for the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers has Denver Broncos,
a team that I think is overrated.
Yeah, overrated. You know what it is? Like, they don't have star power when it comes to the wide receiver position, right? They got names, or you got Sutton, you know, but they don't. It's not like a Chase, like an AJ Brown or Jamar Chase or Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got producers, you know, they can get it done. Bo Nix, you know, second year, you know, he'll get it done. But their defense, they got a top tier defense, man. So you're gonna have Green Bay. So if Jordan Love can get a win in Denver,
yep, against 11-2 teams, I'm
telling you right now, if Green Bay gets a win in Denver, Green Bay is going to the Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now.
That's going to be a huge. This is actually a very important game for both teams. It's going to show you where Denver is. It's going to show you what rocket ship Green Bay is going to be on. You know, but Seattle, hey, look, you can't, you know, not give them props because Seattle, you know, they got a good defense. They're home. If they get the home field advantage, I mean, they're tied, I think, maybe, or no, the Rams are ahead and they're second, but in that division.
Well, you remember last year, right? When what's his name? The QB for the Seahawks when he was on the Vikings.
Sam Darnold,
right? He was lighting it up last year, right? This year, they're getting wins, but because of their defense.
Yeah.
Offensively, he's not really like doing much. He's doing it, but he's not doing it like he did it last year.
Oh yeah, you know, like JSN's having a great year.
JSN, Jackson Smith-Njigba, hands down, is from another galaxy. That guy, I feel like that guy took whatever those. Remember in Space Jam, the Moon Stars when they took that ooze and then they became like monsters.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like JSN does at pregame. Like he just turns into another creature.
And it's like it's quiet. You don't hear much, but he's just dominant.
Yo,
Dominant.
he kills it, man. He's like right now tier 1 top. He's the number 1 receiver in the league right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know,
Talking about number 1 receiver in the league, what's going on with Justin Jefferson?
I don't know, man. I don't think he comes back next year. I think he's like, I don't think I think he's gone. To be honest with you.
Could you see what team could you see really need him? Go out there and get him.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I was just gonna say that. If they say, let's just go, Kelsey, 1 more year, let's just do this. We'll get
Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins.
You know,
see him in New York.
He wants to go to a content. He's not coming to New York. You know, who knows, man.
Well,
you know, but not for nothing. Right now, the Giants are sitting with the number 1 pick in the draft.
That was my next thing. I was gonna say the best thing that came out of Week 14.
Number
Giants one pick.
They have the number 1 pick in the draft right now, man, which is crazy because they're saying now that if they do keep the number 1 pick, they're probably going to trade down because they're probably going to go receiver. And they're looking at this guy. Was it Jordan? I think first name or last name Jordan? Some receiver.
Is he? There's the one from Ohio State.
No, not is it Ohio State? No, I think it's Ohio.
Or there's
State.
the other one, Jordan Tyson.
Jordan Tyson, that guy. Where's he from? Arizona?
Yeah.
Yo, I heard that he's the one that the Giants might be looking at. But I don't know. Do you go? So, if you're the Giants, right, and you already got Malik Neighbors coming back, do you go and get a rookie receiver, or do you get a seasoned receiver?
See, this is what this is
still in his prime, to partner up with
Malik.
I would get a season.
Listen to what I'm going to throw out there. Listen to what I'm going to throw out there.
Okay.
Giants trade the first pick. Giants trade their pick to the Miami Dolphins. And they get.
I don't want Tyreek? No way.
No. Why? But then because they have the 2 picks in there.
You swap first pick. You're not giving them away at first. You're swapping and you're taking Waddle with the swap.
No. Giants have a later pick in the later round and then later of the draft.
Okay.
So you get Waddle, you switch, get the Miami Dolphins pick. It's like the top 6 or 7. Get the cornerback from Ohio State Downs, who they say he's unstoppable. Trade your other pick on the first round for Waddle. I don't know.
Oh man, but you know what? You need like a tower of receiver. You need like a Justin Jefferson-esque, someone like Amon-Ra St. Brown, like someone that's like like.
But you have to understand, we got Robinson. Robinson's doing good. Then you got Theo Johnson.
You keep Robinson. You keep him in the slot. You need like a T. Higgins. T. Higgins is a beast.
Yeah, they're not going to get rid of him. They won't.
You need like someone like that. So we'll see, man. There's going to be names out there, man. There's going to be people that's going to be, searching for contracts. We'll see. It's just that, I just don't want the Giants to go down the same path, man. Like they went when they signed Kenny Galladay. Remember Kenny Galladay?
Oh my gosh, that was the worst.
That was the worst. We thought he was like a god amongst men when
even Waller.
And then look what happened. Even Waller. We were like, we were so psyched. We were like, we got like the next future. Like, and then look what happened.
Yeah,
So maybe it might be a power move for the Giants to go rookie and start fresh. Maybe that is the move, rather than going with someone that like has been in the league and then maybe they evolve to nothing. So
and you get him on a rookie contract. Got him for 5 years. You got Dart. Dart's. Would you start Dart for the rest of the year?
I would start him this game and then that's it. One game, this last game, and then that's it. Because after this, we got 2 more games. They got this in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you play them against Dallas? Dallas is going to be playing for something, man. They're going to want to take the guy out, man.
Mm-hmm. And listen, they were going after Dart.
Yeah. Like if the Giants lose, if the Giants either win or lose this week, they got to sit Dart. They can't risk him to get injured going into the next season, man.
Yeah, because look what just happened to. Let's just go right into it. The injuries. Zach Ertz, a gruesome injury. I thought it was dirty.
Possible retirement after that. He's done.
Oh, I think he's done.
Yeah.
Another bad injury was Jalen Daniels, where I don't even know why he was playing.
That's all the coaching. This coaching staff is gonna get fired, man. They already said they said it the first time. Remember when he got injured the last time?
Yep.
They were up like how many points, and then they were losing, right?
They were losing by like 30.
Put him in there. Come on, man. Like they should have took him out.
Yeah, and that's I don't know if the coach is good. I like the coach, but I don't know. And then you got your boy Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones.
I felt bad for the kid.
I felt bad too. I really did.
Dude, man, he works his ass off, man, and you could tell like he was deflated. He was just like inside. He knew like
he threw his helmet down. He was
he saw it in his face. He was like, "Fuck, that's it. I'm done." And then you know what they did? The Indianapolis Colts, because they feel like this is their time to win, they signed the old gunslinger, Phillip Rivers.
Come on, Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers is gonna come in there and he's gonna throw for 400 yards. I'm telling you, Phillip Rivers slings it. Dude.
Oh, he can sling it. You put a lion behind him, he can sling
Michael
it.
Pittman is the sleeper play this week.
Sleeper? Is it now? You think they'll start Phillip Rivers this? Well, they have no one else.
You think it's Riley Patterson?
No, he's hurt.
He's hurt. So what?
Sore knee. And what happened to Richardson? I know he hurt his eye, but that was a bad pick. Didn't Phillip Rivers retire with the Colts?
Phillip Rivers retired. He ended up coaching. I don't know if he still does, but he was coaching high school football.
Yep.
I think he may have won a state championship. I'm not sure.
Yes, he did. Yes,
he did. Right? He won a state with with the team he was coaching. So now they call him. It's like a movie, man. They're gonna make this would be crazy if they go to the Super Bowl. That would be crazy.
Yeah, you know what? Indianapolis has bad luck. You had Halliburton getting hurt last year in the finals, tore his ACL. Indiana Jones tore his ACL. Caitlin Clark hurt her ankle, tore she's out. It's like a whole jinx, that whole city, But getting to, we'll talk about basketball, but we'll talk right now about the MVP race.
Who do you think is right now? Obviously, Daniel Jones is out of it. Other than that, Josh Allen's definitely right now the front runner.
I don't think so.
Did you see what Josh Allen did this weekend?
And did you see what the Patriots did to Josh Allen with Drake May as the MVP?
So I'm telling you right now, it's Josh Allen is the front runner, but right behind him is Drake May.
Do you think it's Josh Allen because of the popularity?
No, I think
he's good.
I think it's because what Josh Allen just did this weekend when he was losing by like 20 points, and then he comes back and scores like 20 points in less than 32 minutes.
So
that game was ridiculous.
Now, this is one thing I would say. A healthy Joey B, the AFC North is totally different.
Oh, bro. If
you have different.
If Joe Burrow,
from the start to finish is totally different. But so you're saying it's Josh Allen. I'm saying it's Drake May. And guess what? They play this week. So I think this game is going to.
This is the decider. If Drake May pulls a freaking dub over the Buffalo Bills, they might have to give it to Drake May right there.
Yep. 2-0. He'll be 2-0.
Other than that, who else is in the race? Jonathan Taylor? Maybe.
I think it's Josh Allen.
Josh and Drake. And Drake May. That's it.
Would you put
it could be Jordan Love could sneak in there. If Jordan Love pulls a win in Denver, welcome to the MVP race, I think. If Jordan Love gets that W this week, I think he's in there, man.
I say the top three right now, it's going to be.
I think it's all QBs right now.
Yes.
Daniel Jones was in it. He was in it. But now with this, he's out.
But I think there's another quarterback that's right in there.
Really?
Matthew Stafford.
Oh, yeah. The old ball.
The old ball. I mean, if they get home field advantage and, he does what he's been doing the last couple weeks, it's going to be tough. I think, like you said, this game this week, Patriots, Bills is going to determine the MVP. And I will be shocked if the Patriots beat the Bills in Buffalo. That would be it.
Oh, man, did you see it's just Josh Allen, if he's not beating you with his legs, he's beating you with his arm, and then he's just giving it to his running back. Like, Josh Allen's on another level, man.
Yeah,
like, God forbid, knock on wood, I don't wish harm on anybody, but if he does go down, that's it. That's their season.
Oh yeah.
That's
If
it.
he has like a tear of ACL, MCL, and it's a year, they're done for this season and next season.
So they better protect him, man. James Cook, dude, he's been doing it up for them.
Yep.
There's not really like a number one receiver over there. It's just he spreads the ball evenly so well. Dawson Knox had a big game this weekend. Dalton Kincaid.
Ooh, you just said something. You just said he doesn't have a number one receiver, right?
But imagine
who did Minnesota trade to the Bills a couple of years ago? Stephon Diggs. Can JJ go there?
I can see that.
Oof.
I can see that. Imagine JJ with Josh Allen.
Oh, jeez.
Yo, that would be a nice 1-2 punch right there. That's like when you see one, you see the other.
You didn't see that this weekend.
You didn't see Mahomes and Kelsey this weekend. No. Yo, did you see? Yo, you know what? Not for nothing, man. The Kansas City Chiefs are looking. They're out, looking in, man. That
and
never make the playoffs, man.
Over 10 years.
They might not make the playoffs, man. They need to win out, and then with some help, I think
it's going to be hard. It's going to. You know what? Kelsey looked hurt at the end of that game.
You saw him. He knew. He was like, "Yo, it's over." He's like, "It's that's it, man. It's coming close, man." You could tell in his face, man.
Yeah. Father Time is undefeated.
Yeah, but you know what? Mahomes, he still has that. He still has that in him where he can turn a game around, but he needs a supporting cast, man, that can still hang with him. I feel like this is Mahomes, right? He's hanging at 100, and then you got Kelsey. Kelsey's at like a 70 right now, and like you got all these guys that Rashee Rice. He's the only one that can really hang with him right now. Yep. All his team, all the rest of the teams are all like, they're like slowing him down. He needs dogs, man. Like even Kareem Hunt, man. Kareem Hunt, on the low. Kareem Hunt's been getting in the end zone every week.
Yeah, but I picked him up, and that was
minimal. But it's just minimal yardage he's getting, right? He's not really like producing like that. So I don't know. I think they're gonna have to get wins these last two games, man. I think who do they got this week? The Kansas City Chiefs.
Is it the Chargers?
Let me see.
Or the Raiders?
If it's the Raiders, they should destroy them, man.
You never know.
Hold on. Oh no, the Chiefs got the Chargers in Arrowhead. That's going to be a good game because the Chargers have a good defense, man.
Yeah. Yep.
They were stopping Barkley
Hurts.
and Hurts, man. They turned him over 3 times. So coming off a bad turnover game for Mahomes, going into another one.
Can I see 3 touchdowns for Mahomes this weekend?
I would hope so. I need it.
1 to Kelsey.
I need it for fantasy, but I don't know, man. You know what? The Chargers defense is more exploitable than the Texans, so I can see him doing like 150 and 2 TDs.
Okay,
but it's not going to be an easy. It's going to be tough.
No, it's not because you got Derwin James over there, who's a monster all over the place.
All over the place, and you got Khalil Mack too. Don't sleep.
I forgot about him. I definitely forgot about him.
Yeah, man. The big one is the Eagles and the Raiders, man. That's a big one. Eagles need to win out.
Against the Raiders?
Eagles got the Raiders this week. Listen, man. End of the season,
Where is it?
It's in Philly.
Oh, that's a loss.
We got the Commanders. We got the Commanders at Giants Stadium versus the Giants. I think the Giants lose the number 1 pick and they get a dub this week, man, like idiots.
I can see that. Side note. Have you seen the post by Cam Scatterbo?
No, what did he say? That he's ready to play?
No scarring, no nothing. He's healthy. He's moving his leg up and down. He said, "I'm ready."
He's ready to go for next year. Good.
He's ready. So that's a good thing. We got something to look for. I'm telling you, all my Giants haters at work and all that talk so much shit to me about the Eagles and Steelers. I want all that energy coming back within the next 2 years because I'm telling you, the Giants have a team that's going to be going to the playoffs next year with the right coach.
They just need a clean house, man. I just hope, everybody has to go. Even if
I don't know why they didn't fire the defense. I don't know. It's over with. But the defensive coordinator a long time ago. They should have started Jax from the beginning, but that's another story. But now let's get to another big news that's been going around the NBA. Giannis.
Oof.
There's a lot of rumors. He took down a lot of his posts, his pictures on Instagram with the Bucks. He wants out. He wants out.
I think San Antonio's the front runner, though.
I don't think so.
You don't think Wemby? Yo, I think. Listen, I would love him to be a New York Knick, but like they're asking for like Anunoby, Cat.
First of all, that
first
ship
rounds for like a couple years. I'm like, yo,
that ship sailed last year when they got Cat because you know what? They had a better package to give. I would have waited one more year and just gave all that to Giannis. Giannis is so much better than Cat.
Mm-hmm. But like they're asking for like multiple first round picks, man, for like years to come. So that's like you're giving away.
What team out there do you think has that?
I think the San Antonio Spurs can make it happen, man.
I got a team that's better than the Spurs that will make it happen.
Really?
They got 4 first round draft picks.
Oh, you talking about what's it called? Oklahoma?
OKC. They got the Clippers. They got the Utah Jazz. Their pick. They got 4. They might have 3 first round picks in the first 10 picks.
That would be like
NBA's. If that happens, the NBA's done for a couple of years.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Just give them the trophy.
You know they're 23-1 this year. They might break the Bulls record and Golden State's record.
They're going back to back.
They, if they beat Golden State record, most wins in the regular season, but Golden State lost that year against Cleveland. So if they have the best record and win the championship, that might be the best team of all time.
I don't know, man. The only way that I see that OKC is going to lose this year if some other team forms a powerhouse and like just gets like a,
There is one team out there in the West that's talking about getting Kyrie Irving, if you saw that.
You think Kyrie Irving's still Kyrie Irving of like old, do you think? He can play, but I don't know if he's like.
But if you put him with
Ant-Man?
That's the talk.
Wow.
They want to trade because they're going to clean house. They're going to trade AD. He's going to be gone. He's going to go to they were talking about Atlanta or Pistons looking at him. But, Golden State, Golden State, imagine Giannis to Golden State. They always pull this shit out of their hat.
Yeah. We'll see, man. I want to see the Knicks do something, man. Then, the Knicks are so close, man. They just can't just get it done, man. They need
you said it. You said the reason why they lost last year was their bench.
Yeah, dude, they got to stack their bench. Like even if they don't go for Giannis, even if they don't get Giannis, right? They need to get players, man, to come off the bench, man. They need to get stack their team. They can't just go off of like one guy. Maybe it's better for them not to go with Giannis, Who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. It's going to come down real quick within the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets traded, we'll see.
Yeah.
But Los, let's was 30 minutes in. Anything you want to say before we end the show for next week?
Big game this week coming down, right? Yo, you got Lions versus the Rams, bro. That's going to be a big game right there. That's number 1 seed implications right there.
Yeah, Goff versus Stafford.
Yo, how about Goff, man? Is Goff in the talks for MVP?
I think he's too inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have Gibbs in there if you really want to. We're also talking about, CMC. He's also having a great year.
He's having a monster year, man.
They're sneaking up there. Don't sleep on San Francisco.
Yo, they're 9-4, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, they're sneaking in there in the wild card, man. They get into the playoffs. The only thing is like the receivers they're not doing it for me, man. Like they're gonna go with Parcel, Ricky Parcel and Jennings and who else? And
Kittle.
And Bourne. That's
it.
And
then you got Kittle.
And Kittle, I don't know, man. Like, they're gonna if they get in, they're gonna have to face the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers gonna destroy them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they will.
Like Another one, you got Vikings Cowboys. Don't sleep on the Vikings D. Vikings coming out big this week, man. Vikings have a solid D, and the Cowboys need to win out.
They do. They do need to win out. Who else? Other big games coming up this week?
The Cowboys, for them to win the NFC East, they might have to beat us. And if we beat them, they might not win the NFC East, I think. What is there? So if you look at it, what's the Cowboys record right now? Let's see. Cowboys. Hold on.
So are the Eagles 8-6?
The Cowboys are 6-6-1. The Cowboys win this week will be 7-6-1, right?
Eagles.
They beat us, they'll be 8-6-1. If the Eagles lose this week, let's see, hold on. The Eagles are 8-5, and they're two.
That's close.
And they're 2-2 in the East.
Huh.
They're 2-2. They're 2-2 in the East, and the Cowboys are 3-1 in the East.
Whoa! Well, does it go conference or head-to-head first, then conference, or it goes conference?
It goes first their conference. So, like, if they beat us, they'll be 4-1 in the East. The Eagles, I think, do they have what is their remaining schedule? Let's see.
Don't they play the Cowboys again or no?
They might, man. That might be
next week. Or no?
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
They play Washington, I think.
No, so look, they play Washington, and then they play Washington in Week 18. So they got 2 more conference games. So they need to win those. So for them to win the East,
they just got to win 2 more games.
They need Dallas to lose. They need us to beat Dallas, so Dallas stays at 3-1. So Dallas is 3-2, and then the Eagles would need to win both Washington games for them to go 4-2. Because they're 2-2 right now in the East.
Yeah. Okay.
So they need our help for them to win the conference.
I would do that. I would lose to the Cow. I would give the Cowboys help so the Eagles don't win.
Yeah, but we play the Eagles at the end. So if the Eagles beat us,
don't. We already beat the Eagles. We played them twice.
No, sorry. We play the Cowboys the final game of the season. So if we lose to the Eagles, we lose to the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys win the conference.
Then I would do that. I'll throw Russell Wilson as a quarterback.
Yeah, why not? And then we can lock in the number 1 pick.
Just throw him in, Russell. Go ahead. Get your last paycheck.
Yo, so, again, wrapping it up,
yep.
This is playoff time, playoff crunch for fantasy football. So if you haven't picked up your backup running backs, you might still have a couple of gems out there. It's big week.
I'll throw one out there real quick. Someone I picked up a couple weeks ago, and the last couple weeks has been like a number 1 receiver. Michael Wilson from the Arizona Cardinals.
Yo, Michael Wilson is going to win championships for people this year, man. Michael Wilson is a diamond that was picked up off of waivers week 11 or week 12.
You picked him up too?
No, I didn't pick him up.
Okay.
I just seen I have Marvin Harrison, and then when he went down, people just went and picked up. I picked up Dortch, and then some people picked up Michael Wilson. Dortch scored a touchdown, I think, like the first week he started.
Yeah, but
Michael Wilson was a clear-cut favorite, man.
He's better than Harris.
Jacoby Brissett, that's his guy. And, Jacoby Brissett is starting this week. So, if you need a receiver, Michael Wilson's there. Feel confident starting Michael Wilson, man. He's going to win you a dub. He's going to get you a dub this week, man.
He will, definitely. If Harrison's out, I don't know if he is. Is he out?
Harrison, right now, I don't know. They haven't said if he's out or not, but Jacoby Brissett is starting.
That's the main thing.
That's the main thing. That's the number 1 quarterback the Cardinals have, and his guy is Michael Wilson. So, there you go. All the guys, don't sleep. Thursday, you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Bucky Irving.
Yes. But I'm hearing rumors that Evans might come back and play.
Good, because then that'll open the field for Bucky Irving.
But he wants to get to 1,000 yards receiving. Are they going to feed him? Feed him.
Well, we'll see, man. That's good, man, because I got Baker starting this week. I need Baker to bake me a cake.
There you go.
Yep.
Bucky Irving.
Bucky Irving and Baker Mayfield. Get it done this week for me, please.
Who are they playing?
Let's see. Hold on. Baker. Let's see. So we got
Carolina?
Is it Carolina?
No, it's Saints, I think. No. Saints play the Jets.
It's Thursday night. No, they got Atlanta at home.
You guys got that.
Last time they played Atlanta, I think Baker threw for 3 TDs. So we'll see. And I think, was Bucky Irving playing? I'm not sure. I don't think Bucky Irving was playing. So now we got Bucky Irving, which I need him to just go ballistic this week. I need him to take me to the promised land, man.
There you go.
That's it.
But all right, guys, let's end this real quick.
All right, guys. Hey, thank you for tuning in. We'll be on next week. Good luck to everybody in the playoff push for fantasy. Win yourself some titles. Stay blessed. God bless. We out. Professionals. Peace.
They say how this nigga come from dirt to bad hoes and bank rolls. Over 100 shots on the E-way, I gotta make it home. I learned from my struggle.